Hey 143 fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Winners for July readings have now been posted to Instagram and in YouTube comments. Make sure you check that out if you would like to be considered. For a free reading in August, make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment below your video and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. I'll also be doing separate reading giveaways and additional daily, weekly readings all month long on Instagram. Make sure you check me out there, Urban Soul Guru. All of my information is in the box below. Now let's check out August and see what's in store. Hey Leo, this reading is for Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 2019. We're going to take a look at your general overview first. Then we're going to take a look at love. I will have timestamps down below. Happy birthday, Leos. I'm so excited to be coming into this Leo energy and Leo season. Everything is lit up. Before I even press play, I started channeling messages for Leo, so I want to start there before I even shuffle. Leo, a big message coming through for you guys is this. Leo is lighting up everything in its path, anything in their path. What does this mean? This is going to manifest in two ways. First of all, Leo will illuminate anyone who deserves that energy and that time and that love, okay, and that attention. But Leos are also willing to burn it all down if anyone or anything gets in Leo's way this month, okay? So a powerful, beautiful message, but I'm going to tell you this, Leo. We've been talking a lot over the last couple of months about this buildup and how this energy is going to impact you all, really stepping into Leo season and now in the months ahead, okay? So it's been this build up. We have now arrived. This is incredibly beautiful, blessed empowerment. There's a lot of self-love here, okay? Just make sure you own that. I know that you will own illuminating and lifting up people around you who deserve that and who need that. But just make sure you don't feel bad if someone or something gets in your way by cutting those cords and moving on, because a lot of that energy, it's going to come full force for you in the month of August. And it might get a little challenging, but honestly, this feels fun. You feel game, okay? So let me shuffle. Let me see if there's any other messages that come through for you before we pull some cards. We'll get you guys a little bit more clarity. But the self-empowerment, the self-love, Leo. Leo, no one wants to cross Leo the wrong way over the course of Leo season. But it's so beautiful, you know, Leo, because it's not even just about being fierce. I'm actually feeling, you know, Leos will own that fierce energy, that lion, that lioness, okay? But you are as graceful as a beautiful lion as well. And that's what this feels like. There's this element of grace now that you're stepping into your season. If you need to use force, you will. But I honestly feel Leo ignoring and staying silent instead of being reactive. And you wind up having a more peaceful month for sure, but you get your point across that way. Somebody wants your energy. So we're going to take a little bit of a deeper look into this, okay? So Leo, general overview, August 2019. Leo. Wow, like solar plexus right now for you, Leo. It's literally, I feel like I'm being blinded by headlights. Blinded, but it's so beautiful. It's like looking directly into the sun. Wow. All right. This is how good this is getting. You have this ocean, this beautiful water energy, and you may have a water sign in either part of your chart or a water sign partner, especially in business. I'm definitely picking up a romantic partner here too. But this has to do with cleansing. I feel like you guys have cleansed. You still may have a little bit of cleansing and healing to do the first week or so of August. But as we move into the month, you move past this. You move past this detox. You've been consciously doing this. People got eclipsed out last month. You just may need to cleanse the emotions surrounding that, because it does feel like you could be having some conflicting emotions. Was I too harsh? Should I have given that person another shot? I'm not seeing people coming back. It doesn't mean people don't want to come back into your life. I just don't see that being of your highest good. This is why center of the reading, this is fate. This new partner in love, this new partner in business, this is fate. This is also a fated opportunity. but you've manifested this. So you're stepping into a time and a month that fully supports Leo's goals. all of them. Personal goals, career goals, any and all of what you want is going to come full circle for you at this time. Use that energy wisely. Also use it consciously, but there's also this element of fate. It feels like for you, Leo, and again, we have been talking about this now these last couple of months, Leo season being a very fated season for you. I definitely see this energy, you taking this energy with you into Virgo season. So don't feel like you only have a couple of weeks to tap into how blessed this energy is, but it feels like it's coming up full circle now. So don't be surprised if people show up in your path. You're like, where did you come from? How are you this helpful? How are you this loving? Where did you come from? Universe sent this person to you. Do not overlook those situations that feel like, wow, what a crazy coincidence. You know, I met this friend from high school who, you know, happened to introduce me to so-and-so, and now I'm able to launch some project or product, or pay attention to all of that. Like really, really consciously accept who universe is putting in your path this month. There's a lot of fate. You're launching something. There's something really big here. But I'm also going to tell you this, Leo. Some of you are going to be a little further along in this journey than others. There is this element of closing doors. Make sure whatever is of the highest good to leave in the past, you have left in the past in July. Okay, if you still feel like there are some attachments or doors open or old conversations that you're still rehashing with people, clear that up the first week of August. That is the only potential challenge I see that may block this fated energy, this fated person, people, environment. For many of you, this is a new job, but I'm definitely feeling in terms of career, I feel like a new, like one specific person or one specific company, they're fated. There's, I'm hearing home, okay? So obviously this will apply in love too for some of you, but there's like this grounded home environment, even in a workspace, okay? I'm also going to tell you this too, with this water and this fated energy showing up. Again, one, be very conscious of what you are manifesting, but also put time and effort into manifesting. So if you're not asking universe for what it is that you want, and you haven't been doing that these last couple of months, now's the time to do it. Journal, get it down. What I'm channeling is that you need some sort of tangible, like physical reminder of what these intentions are. So writing it down, post them somewhere, vision boards, manifestation boards, really make the most of that. Like have that visual, something that is more than just the thoughts and the conversations you're putting out there to the universe. Have something in some physical form that represents what you're trying to manifest, and it's going to come through faster for you. This is so exciting. This is such exciting energy. Do expect some of this to come in pretty quickly, just as long as you've closed those doors and you've cut those ties, okay, with those people and situations that you need to let go of. All right, Leo, your cards are like flying all over. Let me get this. All right, Leo, it's all about manifesting. This is about consciously manifesting. There's this fated element for sure, okay? We have this subconscious, this very watery energy, amplifying all of this fate, but there still is this necessity, not just to leave it up to universe, okay? Blessings are coming your way one way or the other, but you need something written down. You need some sort of a visual, but at the end of the day, you also need to invest time into what it is you want to manifest, so that the vision and whatever's shaping up in your life right now, it turns out the way you want it to, or better, you know? Put in that conscious energy and then surrender and release to universe, but make sure you don't skip the step of consciously manifesting. Now, if you choose not to do that, will you still have fated energy and fated people show up? Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a whole lot of fate, okay? Not just in August, it feels like in the next couple of months ahead, okay? This just feels like the beginning, but that you've reached the height of it and you're going to stay there for a minute. So if you still have some detaching to do, okay, and some healing still to do, don't feel like you have to rush it. It's really important that you complete this and you close those doors, really letting past situations and people go. We have ocean clarified by energy work. This just speaks to the healing. This just speaks to letting go of what is truly of the highest good to let go of. If you haven't let go of people and situations, you're missing out here. You need space for these blessings to come in. You need space. But again, it's not about rushing it. It's not rushing it to make the most of this energy in Leo season, but it is about being conscious. It's about consciously moving forward. It's about consciously letting go of whatever you need to let go of so that you make space for these blessings. And so when you have the space, when you do that work and you've created space for universe to fill your life with more blessings, more joy, you got to let universe know what it is you want to come in, okay, to fill that space. And it's not about superficially filling a void. It's not about going through a heartbreak and then, or breakup and feeling heartbroken and then going out and buying something that like feels really nice. There's depth here. There's water energy here. For many of you, it feels like you're becoming a lot more intuitive, especially early in the month. There's a sort of like intuitive breakthrough and feeling like for you, Leo, especially if you felt a little bit detached in terms of manifesting, in terms of your own intuition. If there's been any block, or not even necessarily a spiritual block, there could have been a distraction with another person in a relationship, with work, that's getting cleared now. You might want to get some energy work done. So Ocean speaks to needing to cleanse still. So sea salt baths, especially cleansing with water. I'm actually getting holy water. So for those of you who live close by to a church, you might want to pop in and like get some holy water. No one's going to stop you. Like fill up a little bottle, bless your home, bless yourself. Put a few drops into your sea salt bath to enhance it, okay? Be by the water if you have access to water. Mother Earth will be so powerfully healing and will rejuvenate every part of your soul, your physical health, your mind, okay? So it feels very stimulating. Water feels stimulating, but cleansing so powerfully, but match it with conscious energy work. If you don't know how to do this, I specialize in energy work. Reach out to me. For those of you who are energy workers already, and for those of you who already have relationships intact with energy workers that you trust, it's time for a session. It's time to get something done in addition to the cleansing. And it's not because there's anything wrong. It's because you want to make sure you are fully ready for these blessings. It's game changing. It's life changing. I'm definitely picking up on moves. I'm picking up on new career and new love. Look at this. This fated person, center of your reading, clarified by love. This is a fated opportunity in terms of a career, a launch of something new in business, doing what you love and making money doing what you love. But this is also about people that you love showing up. I'm hearing soul family. I'm hearing soul family. So you may be attracting many people that you love, not just in romance, but new friends. New friends, new opportunities that you love, really being in alignment with love and joy throughout all areas of your life, and also recognizing the areas where you don't feel like you have love, a career that isn't working for you, a relationship that's one-sided. Feels like those people have already been eclipsed out, but you're conscious of, okay, how can I manifest that better this time? Make sure you put in that conscious work. Have those conversations with the universe. Write it down. But there is a whole lot of love here. You're loving your birthday month. You're loving birthday season. I see you loving your friends. I feel like more love. So a friend may be showing up for you around your birthday, doing something really special for your birthday, but it may not be limited to your birthday. It may just be because this feels like a friend, not necessarily a romantic partner, although of course this could go either way. It feels like there's a friend, there's somebody who shows you how special you are. Somebody wants to show you how special you are this month. Allow them to do that. Don't just give love, receive it. Allow yourself to receive that love. I know how much love you put out there, Leo, and I know how well you take care of people, especially when people are in your inner circle. It's time for you to get that back. But people want to give that back to you. People actually want to. They're kind of craving that. For some of you, you may be calling in a new love. And we'll take a look at this with more depth in the next spread. But calling somebody in a romantic sense, they want to love you like they feel like they were born. They're put on this earth to love you, Leo. That's how strong this love energy is showing up. But it won't be limited to one area, okay? Make the most of this. Allow universe to bring these blessings full circle. Daydream is being clarified by trustworthy guidance, okay? We're daydreaming, we're consciously asking universe for what it is that we want, and then you're going to write it down because there is a connection between Spirit's asking you to bring something into the physical realm. You might just need that so that you stay connected to it. Spirit doesn't necessarily need that to bring the blessing full circle, but it does feel like, Leo, you need something tangible. There's a daily reminder you're going to need to see, okay? So when you're writing out what it is that you want to manifest, you want to speak it into the physical realm and call it in through gratitude. You talk about what it is that you want as though although it has already arrived. Write it down. It's going to be powerful, but again, be very conscious, okay? I'm also seeing as you're daydreaming, you're going to have some light bulb moments. So many of you are going through major career changes and life change. It's going to come through this month. There is a big emphasis on writing. If you can do this, you're going to get here quicker. But it's important every day to be taking steps forward. Make the most of this month. Try not to get distracted. Putting your cards in the wrong order here. Try not to get distracted with some naggy people in the background. I'm not going to lie, Leo, because this is birthday season and because you are so radiant and so empowered and there's so much love within and around you, you're going to call back or call in some people potentially who really shouldn't be showing back up. I see somebody trying to nag you, but that's that message of like, if you don't enhance Leo's life, Leo's not doing it. Leo's not even going to have that conversation. You're going to burn that bridge between the two of you down. So if people are not showing up with their intentions or their energy, their love in the right place, you aren't dealing with it this month. Because of that, because of how empowered you are. And again, because you're doing it gracefully. If you're cutting people out, you're doing it with love. Okay, there's no bad karma here or negative karma here. You're calling in people who want to give what you give. You're calling in people who want to celebrate you. You're calling in new partners or strengthening current relationships in a way you haven't seen before. This feels like new territory. It feels like you're experiencing relationships in a whole new way, including your relationship with yourself. You showing yourself more love. You showing yourself more self-love. Okay, crowning your reading. Okay, make sure you're consciously doing this. You see? But this is how you're going to get it done. Write it down. Make sure your thoughts are very positive ones. Your intentions are positive. Universe, I am so grateful that I have a job that I love to do, a career that feels like fun to me. I get to help other people. I am valued and I make more money than I have ever made in my life. I am so grateful for that, universe. I'm so grateful for that, angels. I'm so grateful for that, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those are the kind of conversations you want. That's how you're going to manifest this month. But make sure you are making the most of this energy. What you want to manifest is going to come through. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck is another manifestation card. Okay, just in case. Just in case you have some hesitation here. You have power. You always have that, Leo. Let's just be real. But it's enhanced this month. There's this water energy. I really think you guys have done a great job doing energy work, cleansing what you need to cleanse. And that, it's like your own gifts, your personal intuition, your own spiritual gifts. You are lit up from the inside out. So it's not just about illuminating everybody else or burning down what needs to be burned down. It's like you turn that inward. That self-love. You're lighting yourself up from the inside out. You're taking steps forward because you are choosing a new vision, a new purpose for your life, okay? You're coming into alignment with soul purpose in a way you haven't in the past. Even if you feel like you've done a really good job at being in alignment with soul purpose, do recognize so much of that is changing. Universe is asking you to evolve at this time, but you guys feel, not only do you feel ready, you're excited. Are you as excited as I am for Leo season? Like your energy, the day we stepped into Leo season, it's like, I feel like my whole life lit up. And part of that is because I've always had this incredibly spiritual connection to Leos. And I love your season. Very special people to me are celebrating birthdays in Leo season here. But there's just like this abundance of love around Leos. Just you being in a space with somebody else, somebody being in your presence, you light them up. You are illuminating people. Sorry, Leo, this like cut out. You're illuminating everyone and everything within and around you right now, including yourself. Make the most of this energy. There's a whole lot of love here, but I do know for sure this faded energy and this faded new partner for many of you has to do with love, okay? So let's get a little bit more clarity here for Leo in love. New partners, this faded energy. How does this apply to Leo in love? August 2019. Ooh. Leo. Are you talking to two people? Feels like there's two people. But one is present and one is past tense. But the person who is past tense really wants to be reconnected. Somebody is, it's like they're torn to pieces. It's actually really sad. There's somebody who is, it just feels like really devastated that they're not in your life. And they might recognize that they don't have a shot to show back up again. They may have tried in July and you said no. Or you cut ties with people finally and they're like really, really coming full circle with that reality check. Like, oh my God, is Leo really gone? Extend that love, even if you do it just spiritually and you know that it's not healthy to entertain conversations or any sort of physical one-on-one time. Send them love because somebody is really hurting. Feel like someone's really suffering because they lost you. But there's two people. I'm feeling two people. That's past tense. There's some in present tense. I'm telling you. If you are single, you are calling in a major new love. This isn't like just soulmate love. This is high-level soulmate love. Leo, this is big, okay? Let me get one more shuffle in here. But extend that compassion and that empathy. Again, I'm feeling this like ferocious Leo energy, but matched so perfectly with grace, okay? So toward those people who are suffering, because you recognize that that chapter has closed, you needed to close those doors and you've moved on. Recognize that not everybody is as ready as you are to move forward. I do feel like they may not ever tell you that they're suffering. Just recognize if you're picking up that energy, that's real. Extend that love, okay? Say a prayer for them. Ask the universe to take care of them. Ask Archangel Azrael to help with grief across the board, okay, for you and a partner if you've gone through separations. Let's get a little more clarity here. Leo, love, August 2019. Leo in love. Romantic feelings for somebody new. This feels brand new for you. If you are in a committed relationship and it's a long-term committed relationship, do understand that this joyful, loving, beautiful energy is creating a whole lot more depth for those of you who have those commitments intact. That may be the person showing up like, I want to love you better than I ever have. I want to love you. I'm just going to do that. You deserve that. Leo, receive that. When I say that to you, I feel a little resistance. You are allowed to receive the kind of love that you put out into the world. And I know you put a lot of it out there, especially support, especially that reliable, conscious love. Leos do a lot for other people. It's time to get it back. Center the reading. Give your relationship a chance. You may have struggled a little bit through July. It's not time to go through major separations unless you had that clarity come full circle, like someone needed to be eclipsed out, but you just didn't do it in July. Then you may go through a separation this month. But for those of you who came into August intact, and there's so much love there, and these feelings, there's so much depth, and it's mutual, you work at your relationship, and you're going to have a fun month. I really am feeling like the first week of August, there still may be some lingering healing that needs to be done, but it feels like you're close. It feels like you're close. Whatever that is, you're bringing it full circle at this time. Give love a chance. Even if you're newly single, try to get out there. Just have fun. It doesn't mean you have to commit to anybody, but go out and be social and have fun. Follow and give love a chance. It's chemistry. I'm feeling a whole lot of depth here. This is not just physical chemistry, but the physical chemistry is on point, and it's fun. I see you having so much fun. Romantic feelings clarified by let go of control issues. I feel like someone in the mix might be afraid to express their real feelings because there's so much love there. You might be experiencing that. You could be blocking a good partner here in the month of August because you're not sure if you trust it, especially if you are newly single. Try not to control anything. And also, no one gets to control you, right? You are so empowered now. I do feel like you may have a partner who hasn't come full circle quite yet with expressing how deeply they love you, but you're gonna see it. It's gonna be better. You're gonna see their actions. You're gonna see how much they want to take care of you, and it's so pure. You're gonna feel that energy, and you are gonna know that you are loved, okay? This is beautiful. I told you a playful month. I told you fun. Some Gemini energy here for you, Leo. I know that comes up a lot. Give your relationship a chance. Center of the reading is clarified by playful energy. You're moving past issues here. As long as you don't linger, as long as you don't allow the energy of what needed to be eclipsed out in July, as long as you don't allow that to linger for too long into the month of August, you have a really fun month. Single or coupled, I don't see you guys struggling in love. I just don't see you struggling in love. I see that you have struggled in love, and we have 2 cards that pop to clarify chemistry. But I see this as a brand new chapter in love for so many of you. This is different. This love is different. What is also different here, Leo, is that you may be coming full circle with allowing people to love you the way you love them. You may have had resistance to that in the past, and now you've done so much healing, you're like, oh, you've always wanted to love me like really, really well. Okay, you can give me that love now. I'm not going to block this. I know I deserve this. It's game-changing. It's a shift of energy. Chemistry here, okay? This fun, beautiful, playful chemistry. We have 2 cards. But this also feels like 2 people. We have this religious, spiritual connection. That feels like one person. And then we have pay attention to the red flags, which feels like an entirely different person. There could be somebody trying to come back into the picture. You know there are red flags. You've already tried to work on it. You know you just can't take those steps back, okay? Keep it moving with love, with grace, but no, it's okay to maintain those healthy boundaries, which also includes not speaking to somebody, not giving a response back. Remember that message early on in the video about being silent? Someone may want you to be reactive and you don't react, and there's actually way more power in that. There's some red flag energy, but it does feel like that comes from a separate person. There's someone new here. If you're in a committed relationship, don't be surprised if there's someone on the outside of your relationship who might be a little naggy, and I'm just going to say they might be a little bit of a pain in the ass. That could be an in-law, could be children, okay? Kids are still home from school right now. For many people who are on summer break, it could be kids just kind of being naggy, like, what are we doing next? And I want your attention, and I'm bored. And you're like, I need a break from this. Like, 30 minutes. Just let me chill for a minute in silence for 30 minutes, you know? And you're not getting reactive, and your kids are like, okay, I'll go entertain myself. Like, have a minute, you know? So don't be reactive this month. This is so fun. So fun. You have a soulmate card crowning your reading, okay? Soulmate crowning. We have finances and career below. So there's a huge emphasis in your life in terms of career changes, life changes, and shifting this energy permanently. These feel like permanent shifts, not just little things, and then you're going to go back to some old behaviors or old jobs. This feels like permanent life change, and it's so beautiful. You definitely have this soulmate energy crowning the reading. We have this other soulmate faded card, okay? So there's a lot of blessed divine energy here as long as you want that and as long as you want to utilize that. Bare minimum, you're getting some faded energy whether you work with it or not, but you do have the opportunity and the power to enhance this over the course of August. If you're manifesting, please make sure you're stating in alignment of free will, highest good, and harm to none. Make sure you're saying that every time you manifest so that you keep karma in the right place and you're not manipulating anybody else's free will. That's coming through this card a little bit. Just make sure when you're manifesting, you have that intention. Universe, it may take a little bit longer for something to come through because you're keeping things in the right place and alignment of everyone's free will of all involved. But it's going to come full circle. And I really feel this very like speedy change. It may catch you off guard a little bit. And I do feel like that's why finances and career is sitting at the bottom of the deck in your love spread. There's a lot of change going on here. Okay? If you feel like all your energy needs to go here and not into love, I do see this energy sticking with you throughout Virgo season. It still feels like another blessed season, but the height of it is right now. Make the most of this, okay? Leo, I'm always so grateful to connect with you. Happy birthday. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. If you feel like you need more clarity, reach out for a personal reading. I can also help you with energy work, which is what I specialize in. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.